You have ever wanted to start a business but are not sure of which one is actually the right one to start? This video might save you many years of trial and error. Make sure you watch till the end because I've got a gift for you. Welcome to Business with Ayobami. Today, we don't have any guests in the house, so it's just going to be you and I. If you have ever thought about starting a business, but then you are confused as to what kind of business is the right one to start, you probably do a 9 to 5 and you want to build a business on the side that's going to be so profitable that you can leave your current day job and eventually focus on that business. But then there's the confusion around what kind of business are you going to start? What kind of business can you dedicate all of your time into, and be very certain that it's going to be a business that will last and will not just be something you do for a while and then it fails. A lot of us have had opportunity to do businesses and we do it for some time and then we realize that business is stuck. It looks like you are beating a dead horse and that business is not doing as well as you thought it was going to do when you start the business. I think a lot of that is about the confusion that arises from the current world that we live in right now. We live in a world of abundant information. There's so much information out there. There's information about everything and about anything. You search something online, or maybe you just watch a video about a topic, and then you realize that for the next few days and weeks to come, you continue to see a lot of content online about that topic that you searched or that you watched. Say, for example, you searched a video about buying cryptocurrencies, and then you realize that you just keep getting things about crypto, how to buy crypto, how to sell crypto, how to keep crypto, and you watch all that, and then you see videos about why buying crypto is good or why buying crypto is bad. And at the point where you were getting discouraged, you just realize that you are interested in something else. Say, for example, you heard about dropshipping and then you search about dropshipping and you realize that when you search about dropshipping, you now go through that same cycle again, and there's all sorts of information about dropshipping that's coming onto your screen and why that is happening. Crypto has not gone again, and then there's this and there's that, and then there's the confusion about what do I actually do next. There's so much information out there that knowing what to do next is a big challenge, and there's the information paralysis that we all face. But today, I'm going to be sharing with you a method that you can employ to actually nail down a business that's going to work for you. This is not about running after what is trending right now or what people are talking about or whatever opportunity that you hear your friends talk about. I think a lot of us, we've been victims of a situation where you hear about an opportunity. It might be multi-level marketing, it might be buying crypto or something, and you realize that maybe you got to the party a little bit late because you're so downstream that all the profit is made by people that got there ahead of you, and you're just part of the crowd that came to boost their chances of success. So I'm going to share this with you, not because it's trendy, but because it works. There's a Bible verse about salvation not being so far from you that you have to send someone to heavens to get it, or because it's so you have to send someone deep down into the earth to search for it. That it's in your mouth, it's close to you, it's in you. I think that's the concept. And this concept is around the fact that there are things that come naturally to you because they come from the place of your early life. Let's look at language, for example. There's a language that's called your mother tongue. And it's called your mother tongue because you probably think in that language. It's the language of your mom or the language spoken around you when you were in your early days. So you acquire the nitty gritty of that language early enough that it permeates everything that you do. And that is the basis of all other languages that you are eventually going to learn, because when you're learning a new language, you translate it back to that original language. And I think that's not just applicable to language. We can also apply that to business. And how do we translate that to business now? So there are things that have been done around you in your family, in the past generations of your lineage, that has become so much built into how they live and how they do business. So, for example, let's say you come from a line of people who have been traders for the past 3, 4, 5 generations. There are a lot of character that is built into you. There are traits that are imbibed into you that has to do with running a successful business, a successful trading business. You might take those for granted because like they are just normal, regular day-to-day living for you. But there are advantages that you have that others may not have. You probably know a little bit about bookkeeping and accounting. You know how to track your inventory and all of that. But then there may be someone else who wants to go into that kind of trading business and they don't even have knowledge about how to track stock, how to know what is in stock and what's not in stock and all of that. So what I'm saying is you have natural tendencies to succeed at a business that have been run across generations in your lineage. If you come from a family of, let's even say it's not like multi-generational, let's just say your dad is a teacher and your mom is a teacher, you might realize that because the way they communicate with you in your early life might have a lot to do with explaining things, teaching concepts. When they want to communicate, their primary way of communication is to teach, to explain. You imbibe that and you realize that even when you talk to people, you are always explaining things, you are always like teaching things. It's an ability that you might lean into to like build a successful business. So I'm telling you today, look around you, look into you. You need to search what is it that your family have done for years. What are the things that were natural to you in your early life that your parents did, the things you helped them with and all of that, and look at how you can build a successful business out of that. I know there's a trend when people talk about, is it about your passion or something that build business? I think this can be both. It's something that's your strong point. It's your arena. It's the place where you play easy, where you don't need to like struggle, because a lot of institutional knowledge you already have those. So you need to look at that and find the gap that you can fill. And how do you identify the gaps? The gap might be something that you have always complained about. There are people who I know who their parents were doing a business, then these people went to school and then they come back from school and they just bring a creative side to what their parents were doing. The mom probably has a food business and then the child goes to school, comes back, and then modernizes the food business and bring in ideas, and now they have a chain of eateries around the place. So you might need to look at this and say, where can I come in? This is what my dad was doing, what my grandfather was doing, and how can I come in to like make that better? So you need to look at what were the areas that you've always noticed were deficient, the things that were deficient in the way the business is run. That might be your angle. You might also want to speak with the people who are in that business. Those are the second set of people that can help you to identify gaps. So now let's think about it again. The first person that can help you to identify a gap, that's yourself, because you've probably noticed things that are deficient. The second set are people who are in the business, your mom, your dad, people who are not even related to you but do that similar business. You need to listen to them. What are the things that they are complaining about? What are the services that would have made them doing that business better for them? So it might not be actually you going to do the same business that they're doing, but somewhere along the chain, the value chain of that business, coming to help them to do the business better. So you need to speak to those, you need to ask questions, you need to interview people, you need to do your own market research. We have a template that you can use, and I'm going to share it with people who, if you write in the comment the word block, I'm going to share that with you. BLOCK. And I'm calling this template block because when you understand your place in building a business that your family or your lineage have done for generations, it's like that swimming block. You know that thing that swimmers stand on when they want to swim at the competition. It elevates them. It gives them an early push. It energizes them. It gives them that start push. So when you understand this, it's like a push. It's like you standing on the block. It's like I was talking about mother tongue. This is like your mother block, the one that like pushes you up, that pushes you out, that helps you, elevates you, and help you to have an upstart, a good upstart. So if you comment block in the comment, I'm going to share that that template with you. So those are the second set of people you need to speak with. And the third set of people that you need to speak with, those are the customers. You need to speak with them. What are the things that they don't like about how the services or the products that they are currently getting, and how can you make that better for them? How can you help them around their pain points? What are those things that they wish were better? And then you realize how you can come in. So I'm going to share the templates for some of the questions and the ways to go about this. But the important thing about this talk that we're having today is don't just let this be one of the things that you watch online. You know, I was talking about people drowning in the sea of information because there's just so much information and they don't know what to do with it. Take action. Comment, blog, and I'm going to share that with you, and you can actually start using that to narrow down opportunities for yourself so that the business that you set out to build right from the start is the winning one. And you're not going to be trying everything that comes your way but is not aligned to your nature, is not aligned to your strength, to the traits and the abilities that you have and that you've developed over time. So my challenge to you is go out there, keep moving forward, keep rising higher, and soar like an eagle.